Oh, you need to leave me alone, man. I told you. Oh, you know what?
Yes, please. Okay, ahead.
Basically, just walked to the shop, get some food for my mum one night. I was on the phone arguing with my girlfriend. See, I was outside the kebab shop. It was kind of busy. There was two pubs. There was about kind of lively. I see some car flashing. I see the girls waving at us. I didn't think I forgot it. I went to the food shop with some food, and I was standing there. And obviously they'd come in and let a shot off, whoever it was. Like, I didn't see or hear the shot.
No.
Because it's from the back. The first thing I knew about it was when I saw the man's face who was serving me. And I felt like blood coming on my face. And my ears was ringing. So then I turned around and then I see the gun. And then I got shot again in my chest. And then dropped to the floor, and the man from behind the till came out to the side of the door, opened the door and pulled me in. So that the man's pulled me in, and I just remember thinking, oh, I'm gonna die now, really. And so I'd phoned my mum and basically said to her, I've been shot in my head and chest, I'm probably gonna die. And my girlfriend told me the same thing, and the man in the shop was like, no, you're not, you're gonna be alright. Like, he should have told me that I hadn't been shot in my heart. I knew I had, but he's like, you haven't. But he was basically saying that so I didn't start panicking and that. He's giving me water and that, and there's some boys in the shop that was like, that slapped me in my face. Like, so I didn't
keep you awake.
Yeah, so I didn't fall asleep and that. They was trying to keep me conscious and that. Ambulance come, and then to the hospital I went. Basically, when I was in the hospital, I had a big hole in my chest, innit? And my girlfriend and my mum was outside the cubicle. I didn't really want them to see me in that kind of state, but then they come in anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't really want my mum to see me like that. You know what I'm saying? My girlfriend to see me like that. It was kind of upsetting for them to see, for me to see their face, like to see me in pain. I didn't really want to see that at the time. It just made me more angry as well.
Angry at the person?
Yeah, like, at the time I was mad. I was mad. Like, in my head, I was like, if I ever pull out of this, I won't let this go. Like, I didn't really like my mum in it.
Yeah.
Excuse my girlfriend. I didn't want to see that, and I weren't willing to let it go. I was determined that I weren't gonna let it go. Like, my mind was set.
You'd find a guy?
Yeah, and I would get my own back, but then I'll come out of hospital, and a couple months later my girlfriend was pregnant. So that's a change in my mind about things. That's what made me take a step back and reevaluate the situation, just think about what I was gonna do and how I wasn't even gonna try and find out who shot me. I didn't really want to know, because you wouldn't know how you did react if you saw them. So yeah.
You wanted to focus on becoming a father?
Yeah, like being there for my child. Especially when I realised he was a boy. I'm not saying it would be different if it was a girl, but it's my first son, innit? And I feel like sons take a lot from their fathers more than their mums. Like they follow their father's footsteps, not their mums. And obviously, when my dad weren't around like that, I wasn't gonna let that happen with my son. So I just let it go.
And what would you want for your son? What would you want for him?
Like, just to live the life that I never, like get a live life properly, not going to prison, not being in gangs, not getting stabbed and shot and stabbing and shooting people. I don't want him to do none of that. I want him to get his education and go on, live life. They need to be shown from their ages there, so they know that when they're going into year 7, like I wasn't shown in year 5, year 4, year 6, none of that. There was never mention of gangs when I was in school. And then when I got to year 7s, it was gang. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, college. It was gangs. So it was like I never knew. Like I knew what I was doing was wrong. Obviously I knew wrong from right, but you don't really know the consequences until they happen, until you're sitting in jail. I went to jail when I was kind of young and I went for a long time. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I didn't really know the real seriousness of getting into gangs until it was too late, until I was in a gang, until I was fighting these consequences. These kids need to be warned, like, and shown from other people's experiences, like my own not responsibilities, the consequences of what going into a gang could be. They need to be hearing it directly from the people that have lived it, that have been in jail, that I can back what I'm saying up. I've been there, innit? So when I'm saying to you, this is this and this is this, I'm telling you from my experience. I'm saying, so I feel that the younger people need to hear it from people like myself and people that have even been through more than me, even people that have been through less than me, because everyone's been through something. If you're on the road and you've lived this life, then you've been through some sort of discrepancy, whether it be you've been stabbed or you've had fights, or whether you've been shot or you've shot people, and you know what I'm saying, you've been in prison. There's a consequence to every action. So if I'm talking to someone in school, a bunch of kids, and I'm talking today about gangs, today's subject is gangs, I can give them everything that I know and everything that I've been through and every consequences that I've been through, and none of them are nice. And there's not a nice consequence to anything you can do in gangs. You might get away with a few things, but it always catches up. So everything comes round. You do something, it's like a chain reaction, a dominoes effect. It don't stop, and it comes back round. What goes on comes round. You do things you're gonna have to expect to happen to you. You can now no longer. You got a chip on your shoulder constantly, because you're doing things to people and people don't like you. You're doing things to people and there's always someone that wants to be higher than you and be better than you. So you're constantly with a chip on your shoulder. Like, I'm lucky I'm still alive. I could have been dead. You know what I'm saying? It was a heart shot. I shot in my heart. I could be dead right now.